Hello, 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 and welcome to Metalifestyle magazine, the source for enhancing, impacting, and transforming lifestyles. I am so excited that you're here to share this moment with me. Has been a dream that I've had for such a long time, and I can't believe it has manifested. Of course I can. You know, whatever you put out to the universe, if you are totally believing the process, whatever you ask for eventually does show up in your physical world. And today I would like to also introduce my co-host, Ms. Nandini Gozine Moira. Right? Did I get it right?
No, actually.
I never get it right. Go ahead.
Hello, everyone. My name is Nandini Gozine Meru, and I am so delighted to be here today co-hosting this show with Karina. Thank you for inviting me, Karina.
Welcome. Welcome. So we have a fun show, but what I wanted to say is Nandini is here because, as you know, I published my first issue of the Metalifestyle magazine, and Nandini is one of my writers as well. And in this edition, she wrote quite an interesting story. Was about a stroke of love, you call that, right?
Yes.
And it was about a relationship that you had with your mom.
Yes.
Can you tell us a little bit more of how that's,
It's a story about a difficult relationship, but as we grow older and we learn to accept certain experiences, and we learn that these are lessons for us. And, I talk about when my mom was very ill when I was quite young, and what has transitioned between that time and the time that she became ill again with a stroke much later in life. It's a very inspiring story. I've been told by people. It has helped a lot of people who have difficult parental relationships to come to a place of healing, for which I'm very grateful.
It's interesting because we all have our own relationship with our parents. And sometimes, in my case, I had to, tell myself, they too were young once, and they too had dreams, and they too had their, whatever that issue was. And it's almost like it's not so much forgiving them as kind of forgiving yourself and kind of letting it go and accepting that maybe that was the best of what they know from what they got from higher up, from their parents. And this becomes generational, and some of us have a chance to change it, even tweak it a little bit, and that's just the process, right?
It is. You're quite right. We have to remember that our parents did do the best that they could, given what they had, their own life circumstances, their own childhood experiences. It's wonderful. It's wonderful to come to a place of acceptance and forgiveness.
Yeah. So today I have this, oh my goodness, I have a surprise. Actually, the surprise is from me. So when I decided exactly 2 weeks ago, I came to a show with Mr. Lynn Everett, who's here in the audience with us. And he is also a writer in the magazine, and he had this great story. And we wanted to discuss this story, and he invited me to the show. And I got here, and I was just amazed because I love this studio with all the artwork. And to me, I felt like I grew up in a dance studio. But as soon as the show was over, I was just like, what do I have to do to start my own show? And they were like, just start. And I thought, that's it, just like that? And they're like, yeah. I'm like, okay. So exactly 2 weeks ago, I turned to my girlfriend, who is a vocalist, international vocalist, and I said to her, I'm doing a show. Do you want to do an opening number or a jingle? And she agreed. So first time, I have not even heard it yet. So we're going to get my friend Candy Barotti, who wrote this song specifically for this show, and we're going to stream her in. Are we ready to get Candy online? Yes? No? Yeah, she'll be here in any minute. So Candy and I, okay, here she is. Oops. Candy, can you hear me?
Candy, can you hear me? Yes, I can.
So Candy and I go way back. We met as common artists and moms on the Turks and Caicos Islands, Providenciales. and our kids went to the same school, and we became friends then, and our friendship has stayed on all this year. And I'm the dancer slash singer, and she's the singer slash dancer. And I am so appreciative and grateful because I knew I came at you last minute, and somehow you jumped in there, and the words before I finished asking you, the words were already popping into your head, and you said, I got it. Don't worry, I got it." And so I'm so excited to hear what you produced for us today. So, Candy, take it away.
All right. This is for you, Karina. I love you. It's Karina's Lucky Dreamer. Meditation on a mission of inspiration and transformation, which led her to this manifestation. It's the rule of Island Queen, Metalifestyle legacy.
Woo! Thank you so much. I'm sorry. Did that
Oh my
come
goodness.
through? Did I come through? It did. Okay. Oh my goodness, that was excellent. So, would you like to tell us a little bit of the process? What popped into your head when that happened? Go ahead.
So I was on my way to one of the things that I do, and I couldn't get there the way I was going. So the universe had me grab an Uber, and while I was in that Uber, you called me, and it wasn't 2 weeks ago, babe. It was Friday,
No, it was
and
Friday. You're
so
right.
it was like 3 days ago. So I'm in the Uber, and you're telling me this amazing, exciting manifestation story about how you're signing the contract and everything's going through, and I'm so excited for you. I'm full of joy and glee. And you said, "Can you pull something like this off?" And I just said, "Yes." And that's how it goes. You say yes, and then you figure it out.
Correct.
So I immediately, before I even walked into where I was going, I already had something in my head because you and I have been so close and such good soul sisters that I know you inside and out in a way that it takes to really portray some lyrics that invest in who you truly are. So I had 6 pages on Saturday, 6 pages of lines that I wanted to put into a song. And then I had to narrow it down to 5 sentences. So how do you like culminate an entire beautiful soul's life into 5 sentences? And I think that I pulled it off. So
Yes, you
because you
did.
are a big dreamer
Oh,
and
thank you.
you are and you go through inspiration and transformation, which did lead you to this manifestation. And you are an island queen, and this is Meta Lifestyle magazine. And I think that just puts a nice little bow on it, you know.
Yes. Well, thank you so
One other thing I
much.
want to say is that the Caribbean beat just came right through for you because we lived in the Caribbean. You're from a Caribbean island, Aruba, and this is a backdrop for many a night that you and I have been out dancing until the sun comes up. And this is the music of our lives. You know, this is the party music. This is the life. This brings joy, happiness, and pays homage to your beautiful family in Aruba and your heritage. And I love you. I'm so happy and proud to be a part of this show. Thank you.
Thank you so much. We love you, love you, love you. And I appreciate the effort and the time and that you personalize it in such a manner. So thank you.
Don't forget to follow, like, and subscribe to my channel Dr. Karina Felix for more videos.